Like, personally, if you ask me, I want to see Arthas come back, but I want it to mean something. I don't want it to just be a throwaway. Oh, well, look, Arthas is here, guys. We haven't forgotten him. Like, I want it to be Arthas is back. And here's why we brought him back. Not like, oh, by the way, this is why I think Blizzard have said that they haven't said anything about whether he's actually going to feature or not, which I'm happy about. Because I want them to keep that a secret. If they're going to bring Arthas Menethil into this game, especially Shadowlands, which is based around basically the chain of events that lead to it, heavily involves Lich King lore, especially Torghast being kind of what Ice Crown was based off. I'd expect to see some Lich King stuff, and we know Bolvar's coming with us because he was in the cinematic that they released. So Bolvar's going to be our guide. I want to see Arthas, but I want to see Arthas in a context which doesn't cheapen him to just being a raid boss again. I think it'd be really cool to see Arthas in the Maw. I'd like to see him in Torghast, and I'd like to see him feel responsible for Sylvanas because he raised her, and now all of this has happened as a result. So he's like, I did this, so I'm going to undo it. That's what I would like to see. So, not exactly on our side, for example, but I think it'd be really cool to see him kind of acknowledge that everything that's happened here, that the machinery of death being broken, Sylvanas opening a way to the Shadowlands, and all of that. I'd like to see that kind of acknowledged, like he realizes that basically he's the one who started that chain of events. So I'd like to see them bring Arthas back for that reason. But I'd like it to be good. Like, don't just waste him. Have him come back. Have him not be on our side particularly because we don't trust him. Have him be in the Maw. Have him be trapped by the jailer. Maybe even have it so he doesn't want to be free, but he just wants to stop Sylvanas. Because he created her at the end of the day. So he realizes that all of this is his fault. Maybe his time in the Maw, because he saw only darkness, which to me says he was probably going straight to the Maw. I personally would like to see some kind of repentance, but like not a redemption arc. I don't want them to do like, oh no, Arthas is a good guy now. That's not what I want. I want Arthas to be there because he should be there. I don't want us to like each other. I don't want us to trust him. But what I do want is for him to have some kind of story thread resolution. Like, is he there? Is he aware of what he's done? You know, because he created Sylvanas. So basically, the events of Shadowlands are directly his fault. And I think it'd be important for him to acknowledge that. Maybe like have him kind of in a less friendly way to like what Illidan was for us in Legion. As in, not on our side, not in the same way. Have him involve himself in the story. Have him kind of just be there, like Illidan was after the Nighthold, where Illidan's free and he's like, "Oh, you've seen what I have seen. Follow me into the abyss," kind of thing, you know. It'd be interesting for them to see Arthas go, you know, Sylvanas, she's here because of me. I realize that she has completely destroyed the mechanism of death. Here's what my time in the Maw has taught me, and then him work with Bolvar because they've got a much more intimate knowledge of the Shadowlands, both being at one point the Lich King. So it'd be really interesting to have that dynamic as well. I think that would be really cool, personally. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that's Bible and people should agree with me. I'm just saying that I would personally like to see that. By the way, the reason that we're riding on ground mount is I haven't bought flying, and I kind of did that on purpose so I'd experience the content in the way it was intended. This is Commander Halford Rhinebane, right? Yeah, it is. Because this guy is heavily involved in BFA, so it's nice that they brought him back. There's some of our Lichy boys from Naxxramas there. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what Shadowlands has to offer, personally. I think people are very quick to judge whether something's going to be bad or not based on what they expect, but whether that's actually the case or not remains to be seen. Because personally, I think that given the chance, Blizzard are going to do some really cool things, and I think that we're going to see that they mean business with this expansion. Some people going, oh, it's the players were right, the expansion. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But there's nothing wrong with them admitting that the player base was correct about something. And it's so like the unpruning. Sure, they realised they went too far with pruning abilities. Cool. Don't dick on them for being like, we got our abilities back. It's like they just realised that they went a little too far. And that's fine. Okay, so we've got to rescue some civilians now. Got to find some civilians first. Because these are all undead. Yeah, monster. Listen, as a parent, monster is the... It's like when coffee just won't cut it. Come on. Oh, come on. I rescued a gnome. Yeah, Monster Zero is basically the only way I can survive currently. I need a lot of caffeine to help look after the children. I'm basically a caffeine junkie, and I have been for a long time, but this quarantine has turned me into an even bigger caffeine junkie than I was before. I'm not moving. Yeah, basically, I drank an iced coffee before I started my stream, and now I'm drinking Monster because after the stream, we're going to go take the kids on a walk because it's sunny. I'm going to buy some more beer from the shop, but, Let's enter the dungeon. Come with me if you want to live. You see, smoking like a chimney, I feel you on that one. It's just I've basically been under strict orders. I'm using my e-cig because I've been told I'm not allowed to buy cigarettes effectively. I'm under strict orders not to buy my cigarettes because I would. Let's go to dungeon. All of the quests. Take all the quests. Whipped. I guess you could say so, but the whole reason, my reasoning for that is that they are right. It's like she's right at the end of the day. I get it. Like, if I thought she had a reasoning not to, if I was like, nah, screw that. If I didn't agree with her, I'd just buy them. But realistically, I understand her logic. She's like, you don't need cigarettes, you've got an e-cig. And I'm like, well, that is fair. I did buy a new e-cig like a few months ago, and I bought this much e-liquid while in quarantine. It is a waste of money, theoretically. But I've been using that a lot as well. But the thing is, I think we all deal with stress a different way. So for me, nicotine and caffeine. Hey there, you all right? Thanks for dropping by. And it's so we're just gonna run. I believe this is Serpent. It's the Steam Vault. I keep forgetting these dungeons. I just remember it's the ones underneath the Zangarmarsh zone, which. Oh yeah, there's the slave pens in this one. I'm good. Yeah, not bad at all. Been up with Beatrice most of the morning, but you know, she has no concept of lions, whereas I would very much have liked to lie in, but you know, we're probably going to take the kids for a walk, which is why I'm doing my afternoon stream a little early. I don't know when and what time, because Esther's currently asleep, which is why I've done it now. I just obviously waiting on the beck and call, because when because I might get summoned away to take the children for a walk, because we're thinking about just going for a walk around Woollywood here. It's just cool because it has a Viking rune-like thing there, which is cool. It's like an archway, I believe, that that's got runes carved into it. It's interesting because we'll go for, because all the parks are closed. It'd be nice to go for a walk somewhere. At the same time, though, if I leave the house, I'll have to go past the shop and I'll have to not buy alcohol, and that's going to be a challenge. I'm definitely buying alcohol. Woollywood. Yeah, Woollywood, yeah. It's actually a really nice walk up to the woods. It's not bad at all. I mean, Concord Park was suggested to me. I'm like, I really don't want to go to Concord Park. Mainly because there's probably going to be more people at Concord Park. And if there's any idiots not doing the whole social distancing thing, I would much rather just keep my distance. Whereas Woollywood, you might see maybe a guy walking his dog. And I can just about live with that. And how are the kids? How's the kid doing? Is he doing good? Hang on, where the hell? Oh, we were supposed to go. Never mind. I think there is a. Yeah, there is a boss around here actually. Maybe. Probably asleep now, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Esther's having a nap. I mean, Esther is, she's actually a really good sleeper. Hang on. What the hell's going on in this dungeon? This is a mess. What was that all about? Who pulled all of those mobs? And it's like, you know, we've to be fair, we've done a lot in quarantine. Decorating the house, getting my streaming area set up. Peace and quiet at night. Nah, I feel you. So it's but it is nice. Esther and Beatrice both have their own bedrooms now, so we are in the attic here, which is why I've got my own area to stream. Esther's got our room, and Beatrice has got her own little room now, which is really nice, except Beatrice often ends up in the bed. She often ends up in the bed because she'll get up, and then she won't settle unless she's laid next to mum or dad, so... Or both, sometimes. My favourite thing was this morning, I was woke up by Beatrice, literally grabbing my face, going, "Dad," and I'm like, okay, hi. So I guess that's me not sleeping now. the hell are they doing? Why are we doing it this way? Why not just attack the mobs? Yeah. Oh my god, what the hell? Why am I pulling aggro on these? This tank is not the best. Why is a warlock getting aggro? Yeah, interrupt the fear. That's embarrassing. Mali Sultan. That just sounds like let's see. I'm gonna get my. If we're needing more interrupts in this instance, I'll get my Fellstalker because they have a baseline interrupt. We shouldn't be dying this much though, honestly. I don't know what the tank is doing or the healer is doing, but one of them is not keeping the other. Well, either the tank's not keeping us safe or the healer's not keeping the tank live long enough to keep us safe. Because it should never be that a class without the ability to taunt has more aggro than a tank. I'm gonna give him a resurrection stone. Yeah, there we go. Because then, otherwise we're gonna be here a long, long time. Okay. I love that basically the playstyle of a destruction warlock is blow things up. I really miss going out on nights out though. I'm starting to feel it now. Like, I'm missing the sesh. I mean, the first 4 weeks were difficult, but now I'm just like, I need a night out. I put money aside this month to go and have more tattoos done, and that didn't happen. It's first world problems, and I know it's saving lives, but I'm just like, come on, man. I just want to go out with my friends and get drunk again. I need corp. I need a night out where I'm physically disgusted at myself and wake up out after the Yorkshireman, passed out in a half-eaten pizza at 5 a.m. And it's like, obviously it's. Wow, she was dramatic. Just die quietly, lady. Let's have a look. Our matron will be the end of you. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't understand why people are deciding they're going to trick jump this whole goddamn instance to avoid, like, one pack of enemies. It's like, they're not even that hard, the enemies. It's just, I think it's more the fact the convoluted way the tank's taking us is what's causing us to die. My little brother's going to get into streaming as well because he's watched me streaming and he's like, yeah, I want to do it too. So hopefully I can get him to, because he used to play World of Warcraft with me, so I'm going to harass him until he re-downloads it. 5 a.m. Oh yeah, no, that's when I get home. I wake up. I'm saying probably wake up about midday, passed out in a pizza that I ordered at 5 a.m. I really, really just... I think that what I'm expecting is that the monstrous night out that's going to happen after this quarantine's over is going to be biblical. Leaving the session at 5 a.m. What? Oh yeah, a bit early. 8 o'clock then. You know, like the good old days at the Mulberry, hey? That would be amazing. I mean, it's going to be a biblical proportion. It's just going to be like going on a... It's like, yeah, guys, don't worry. Lockdown's over, so I'm going on a 4-day bender now. Okay, thanks. Amateur. Oh, no, it's... I just miss the whole start at the Dove, go to Corp, go to the Yorkshireman, go to the Mulberry, be very, very ashamed of yourself when you wake up in the morning, but also feeling like you had the best night ever. And it's like, I fully expect I'm gonna be summoning all my mates to go on this night out when it happens. So I'm fully expecting everyone to be there. Yeah, the session's calling me like crack to an addict. Like, I want to see Liam, I want to see Cole, I want to see you guys, I want to see Jacob, I want to see everybody. Yeah, the session's calling me too. I totally feel you. Like, it's got to a point where I'm considering trying to work... I'm trying to find the dirtiest possible vodka. Ah, Theo's finally asleep. Good, good. The cheapest possible vodka and some, like, just blue raspberry flavoured pop and making my own quart pints at home, and I will dance around my kitchen to In Too Deep. I mean, I hope so, but then I keep hearing things like that they reckon bars and restaurants and stuff are going to be the last places to reopen. I'm like, well, where's going to reopen then? Regular shops? I mean, My Chemical Romance, I'm supposed to be seeing them in June, and I mean, they haven't cancelled it or postponed it yet. So I'm like, well, maybe, who knows? I mean, I'd love for that to still happen because I've been so excited about it for the last forever. And I mean, Hard Rock Hell Sleaze is happening in August, and I've got tickets to that as well. It's like, I hope they don't take away all the goddamn concerts I had planned this year, because, yeah, I get it, and I understand why, but seriously. Like, you expect me to go a whole year without going to see bands? Like, no, man. I mean, I hope they reopen Corp, because my brother works there. Yeah, my brother works there, so it's stressful for him, too. Like, they need to reopen because my brother needs, you know, to work. He serves you apple sours. Yes, yes, he does. He also serves me blue pints, and I remember having a conversation, not with him, but with my family, where it's like, oh, Liam says you were very, very drunk last night. I'm like, why? He said, because you were slurring your words as you were ordering tequila at the bar. I was like, yeah. Like, my brother started a job at Corp and expects me not to be belligerently drunk when he sees me. It's like, you underestimate my power. The bosses are all dead. Yeah, so, with, So it's like with me. I mean, my brother, I mean, he's getting that 80% of his wage thing, but my brother, he kind of like, it's probably not good for. It's like he's okay being at home, but I think he does like his job at Corp, to be honest. So he likes working there, and as a result of that, he's kind of like, it kind of feels, feels bad, man. Because he enjoys his job. He's moving out with people he works with, so it's like,
I need to target something first.
Yeah, Corp's great. You see, it's pretty funny actually because my brother really does like it. I mean, he tells me some stories. And it's like, hang on, what's this? Some panel where, okay. Use the panel at the previous boss. Okay. So we missed the panel, didn't we? So... Goal achieved. So we might have missed the panel over here. Coming. For summon, okay. I haven't played this dungeon in years either. Let's have a look here. It says summon. It is proper beer garden weather, isn't it? It is such beer garden weather, and I'm gutted because I would love to go sit in a beer garden right now. I want to go to the pub. I want to go to Corp. I want to go to Brewdog. I would like. I've been ordering Brewdog beer to my house through Amazon Prime now because I've got Prime now. And I've been ordering Brewdog beer to my house. It's just not the same. Like it's just not the same at home. I mean, it still tastes the same. It's just not. It doesn't feel the same. Like, I can get drunk in my house whenever I want, but like going on a night out once a week is a million times better than like what even. Hell, even if you're drinking every night at home, it's not the same.
I need to target something first.
I mean, I'll be honest, I've had a drink every night at home so far. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. It's like, it helps. There are some people who are drunk by noon most of the time. Those people don't have kids. that's the thing. I'm kind of thankful for having kids because I think I would be one of those drunk by noon type people otherwise during quarantine. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would be drunk by noon if I wasn't in quarantine right now. You tried streaming last night through PS4 and it didn't work. Oh, what happened? What was the issue? Error. Okay, well, you probably... I mean, there's definitely a way to do it. I haven't done it myself, but I'd have a look into that because there's definitely a way to do it. I've seen plenty of streamers do it. I believe it's just got to be configured correctly, so stream keys and things like that. I mean, have you... I feel like a tech support agent. Have you, like, sort of... I mean, I assume you've done stuff like uninstalling the software and stuff like that. Still not working. Nathan knows how to do it. Cool, cool. No, that's what I mean. The key is, like, just... I had issues when I started streaming, because I started off doing a couple of dummy streams for Modern Warfare on this game. So I did a few dummy streams of Modern Warfare just to make sure I could stream, even from a computer. And when I was setting up OBS the first time, OBS wasn't behaving either. So my Streamlabs software was just being a dick the first time I used it. And it was, it's probably good because I come from a tech support background, so I was able to work out what was going on real quick. And it was to do with some settings on my PC and about where I was attempting to screen. Might delete Twitch and reinstall it. Might be a good idea, because it might be just one of those unexpected errors that doesn't actually have a specific error code and it's just not calibrating. That's what I would say probably. If you unless you've got an actual error code associated with the error. Because I believe there is a program on the PlayStation there's either Twitch or there's another program you can use that sort of piggybacks off something else to help you stream via Twitch. I know on Xbox there's another program that people use to sort of get their Twitch stream going. It might be worth having a look at that. I can't remember what it's called. It's like I can't remember what it is. It's called it's a studio program that is oh, come on. This guy doesn't want to be saved. Trying to save that little gnome and he's just like running away from me like no. It's like, nah fam, if you don't want to be saved I'm going to leave you to die. I don't like gnomes in this game anyway. So what I would say is that it might be worth having a look at your settings, or alternatively there might be an option to use a different piece of software. There's a code helpline says log out, log in, but didn't work. Okay, so the code's not calibrating. PlayStation, hang on. Is it? Yeah, you might have to sort of do the full installation. Might need to reinstall it and get a new stream code, because I know sometimes those codes don't validate properly. I've never done it myself on the PlayStation, but I've heard of people having this issue. So I would try uninstalling, reinstalling, and then try and reinstate the code. Log out of Twitch on all your devices, so both PlayStation and whatever you're trying to calibrate it to. And then see if it helps doing it that way. Salt. You see, I've got a PlayStation which isn't set up because I broke the bottom of the TV, There's a TV stand, and the little stand that it sits on, it broke when I was moving it up here. So we either need to get a wall mount or a new TV, and I'm thinking a new TV because that TV's old as shit. I think I've had that TV for like 9 years. That was weird. There was like a rescued villager, but I could just see the fear icon, and it's like, what the rescue, the terrified villager? What was he, underground or something? Was he that scared he's buried himself? I mean, that's a mood. So nervous you just bury yourself preemptively because you're gonna die anyway. Living with anxiety, be like. Squidward said I could help by burying myself. That's literally me at work. What can you do to help? Burying myself, I guess. Griffin Commander Ulrich. I always felt like the rest of the humans have a very specific armor set here. They're very much like defenders, and then you've just got the Griffin Commander with this helmet, which I'm pretty sure you can't get in the game. Which I thought was a really weird choice, aesthetically. Lenore Windstrike. Okay. Wants you to rescue Winterguard. Oh, the Winterguard villagers, yeah.
By the might of the Alliance, our enemies see only defeat.
I just watched a video of some guy screwing nails into a pizza. I see. That is definitely cursed.
Can I help you? Alrighty then.
I mean, that's one way to get iron into your diet, I suppose. Although I just felt like the steps you can take before you have to nail pizzas. Wanted, Oathbreaker, High Showman, Bloodpaw. Ah, we got a few quests here. There's Onslaught Commander Justice. Oh yeah, I know where he is. He's the crazy guy, the crazy Jesus guy. I mean, Scarlet Crusade guy. So kill the vengeful Geists, free the villagers. Okay. See, one of my favorite things on the internet is you're talking about cursed images. I like cursed images. They bring me profound joy. Like, cursed images is one of my favorite things on the internet, to be honest with you. I hear Esther. Hi, Esther. Have you got makeup on? Do you want to sit on my lap and say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi, everybody, yeah?
Hi, everybody.
Is Esther okay?
My earphone.
You got makeup on?
Yeah, I said earphone.
Did Mummy put that makeup on for you?
Earphone.
Beautiful. Aw. What you doing?
I don't makeup. I don't do.
You got makeup on and went downstairs?
Down, mine.
Do you want me to come downstairs?
No, down.
No, you want to stay here?
Down here.
You want to stay here? Okay. Are you sure? Did Mummy send you up to collect me? No? So Mummy told you to come and get me? Did Mummy tell you to come get me though? Or are you just telling me that now?
Down.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Do you want to go downstairs? Are you staying here with Dada then?
Yeah, Dada.
Okay.
I need to target something first.
Oh no, the robot.
Zombie.
Zombie.
Big scary zombie.
Yeah.
It's gonna get you.
Rah.
Ah.
Yeah, there is zombie.
Esther. Esther, guess what?
Here.
Look, zombies, Esther.
Yeah, that's zombie.
Big, scary zombies. Door hinges holding together 2 slices of bread so you can open and close it like a hardback book without paper. I've seen that. It's great. I love cursed images. Cursed images make me happy.
Friend.
Esther, what?
Is that a friend?
Dada's friend? Yeah, Dada friend. And Dada talking to friends on here.
Yeah, that's a
Say hi.
hi.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Me, tickle.
Tickle.
Very tickle me.
Esther, what do zombies do? Bleh. A zombie's scary.
Yeah, zombie there.
Esther's not scared of zombies.
No, Dada touched me.
Esther's not scared of zombies. Esther's scared of Tories.
Dada touched this.
Huh?
Dada touched this.
Look, Dada beat the zombies, look.
Look and look
Da-
Look for the one more
Watch this.
zombie. Wow.
Bang.
That's a magic.
Dada magic, yeah.
If I that's a magic.
Esther, say hi. You. What are you doing? Did Mummy send you up to come and get me? Or did did Mummy just tell you to come find me?
Yeah, family.
Did Mummy say go get Dada, or did she say go sit with Dada?
Sit Dada.
Okay, so she said come and find. Okay. So did you have a nice nap?
Yeah, nice.
Had a nice morning, yeah. Well, it's afternoon now.
You now it is a gone.
Yeah. Morning all gone.
Yeah, Monday door. It's Monday.
It's afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah. So so it goes morning, then afternoon, then night.
Yeah, night and moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, night and moon.
Yeah. So it goes morning, and then afternoon, and then night, doesn't it? Tickle. Let's have a look. Yeah, so sometimes my toddler likes to join me on stream, so she likes to come for a hug. Getting us started on World of Warcraft early because we're going to need a backup healer when we start our guild, and we need our mythic runs. So I'm hoping we can get her to play Disc Priest. Dada fighting zombies. Ah, zombies. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh look, big zombies there.
The big zombie.
But Dada can stop them, watch.
That's a magic.
Yeah, Dada use magic.
Yeah. That's a fire magic.
Fire magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Dada's a warlock.
Yeah, well, the magic ball.
You're so cute.
I think someone says go.
What?
This is a
It's so Dada can hear friends
yeah. He friend.
and hear the music.
No.
What's Esther doing?
That's a song.
I need to get this.
Yeah, it's a song.
Got any other objectives in the area? No, we don't. We can go hand these in. Well, now that you're awake, you see, we might be able to go for a walk, Esther.
Yeah, look at that.
Cutest stream ever. Yes, it's very wholesome. Esther likes to join me. Sometimes Beatrice does. So it's like, it's nice. It's nice because Esther will just sit. Actually, no, I should have just kept my old one.
We are the sons and daughters.
What you doing, Esther?
Look at that.
It's a knight.
The night also. Oh,
It's a wizard.
yeah, listen.
Wizard?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, magic wizards.
Much listen.
Also, reinstalled Twitch and the error is still here. Kind of peed off. Okay, I would say try and have a look at other things that could be happening. There could be an underlying cause. There could be a glitch with the software. I don't think it's entirely uncommon. I'm sure other people have complained about the problem, where it just doesn't seem to respond to. So what you do? What's that, Esther?
This is red.
What's on your mind?
Yeah.
This red.
This what?
This red.
Red.
No, red.
Red.
No.
Esther got makeup on.
Yeah, red.
To YouTube is fine. Just Twitch. Ah, that's strange. I mean, I know plenty of people who've set it up before, and it seems to be fine. But Amarion. The Necrolord Amarion. So I'm guessing he's down here. Enraged Apparition. Just get all the cooldowns. Hi there, Lord Arbiter. You all good, man? I think that basically you're what you're looking at is if you're having problems with streaming, then what you need to do is have a look at potentially there must be a conflict of just checking. Might be worth checking the software's up to date and stuff. Look, zombies. It's Dada, yeah, and zombies and magic and a ghost.
Yeah, those are zombie attack.
I'm gonna die here, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Dada fall down.
yeah, that's a fall down.
Dada fall down, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that it's that Dada.
Yeah, ghost though.
Yeah, those
Ghost Dada.
yeah, those
What'd a ghost do?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dada.
You're cute. You're cute. You're cute. Yes, you are. You're cute. What? Yeah.
Yeah, I did cute.
Esther, cute. Are you dancing?
Oh, Dada here.
Yeah, Dada here.
Dada here. My cat.
Magic, yeah.
Dada fire. Whoop.
Yeah, Dada throw fire at zombies.
Yeah.
Set to correct preferences. I think it just might be Twitch for PS. It could be. Maybe it's because of maybe the quarantine's made everyone decide to be a streamer. Maybe it's that. I mean, I certainly started being a streamer because of Twitch. Are you getting down, or are you staying on Dada's knee? You're staying in Dada's knee, yeah? You want bed? Stay here with Dada for 5 minutes, yeah?
Down.
We go bed in 5. Oh, you want down?
Yeah, down.
About 5 minutes, then we go. Yeah. 2 minutes.
I want down.
You go see mummy.
Yeah.
Go see mummy then. Say bye bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
She's not going to see mummy. She's going to climb on the bed. I can see her. She's a terrible, terrible liar. Just a common thing now. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with streaming, it's like you haven't got many other platform options. Everyone's on PC. Yeah, there must be something that's down. That's Kel'Thuzad, right? No, it's Tel'Zan the Dustbringer. Yeah, it sounds like it might be an ongoing glitch, man.
I need to target something first. Well,
What are the Wastewind garments? Are they any good for transmog? It's the same thing. So that's also at level 79. Let's return to Halford Winebane. Ruinbane? Winebane? Go full Karen and speak to a manager. Can I speak to your manager?
the horde will fall. When next we visit, your legend grows. The horde will fall.
Go to the barracks. Might have to go full Omega Karen. To be fair, there are people who are comparing the phrase Karen to a racial slur, and I'm like, I imagine the people who are doing that are Karens. It's like, if I'm honest, I like the phrase Karens because it's like, I'm not gonna lie, when you can tell somebody, oh, I had to deal with a Karen today at work. My brother owns the company. Oh, my dad's Bill Gates. I'll have you sued, man. Yeah, I hate that though. You know, sometimes, like for example, a company I worked for who provides internet, who I won't name just for obviously legal reasons. Oh, you found it? Yeah. Downstairs? Why don't you go show mummy then? Yeah, we had somebody. I used to work for an internet provider, shall we say? And what happened? And what happened was this guy, sorry, this lady phoned up and said that her son-in-law was basically the CEO. I'm not naming and shaming them, man. Not on stream, but basically, it's not to do with it's not to do with the company as such. It was the person I spoke to. It's like, yeah, my daughter is married to the CEO of your company. I'm like, doubt, doubt. I was just like, doubt, doubt, doubt. hold X to doubt. And to be fair, when I spoke to somebody within the company, I'm like, what do I say to that? And they just go, no. Like, it's nothing to do with the company as such. It's just kind of funny. So, yeah, basically that. Yeah. Basically that. It's like my son-in-law owns your company. It's like, well, if that's the case, why don't you get him to deal with your problem, and why are you phoning me if that's the case? That was my issue with it. I'm like, so if your son-in-law is the owner of this company, why are you going through customer services for your issue? And that's when I was like, Oh, you got your own earmuff, son. Ah. Don't worry, Esther, Dad, I'll be finished soon, okay? 2 minutes. Gotta hand in this quest and we'll end the stream. But just because I want to do something with the kids this afternoon, then we're back in the evening. But let's see. Return to Halford Winebane with this information. Good Mayo was kind enough to submit. Bail done. I will finish here and squeeze whatever else I can get from here. Okay, yeah. So it basically just had to interrogate a converted Scourge member there to find out what on earth's going on with the Scourge in the village below, and it turns out that the amount of times I mumble that in a day to myself, or at the moment it's muttering that bitch Carol Baskin to myself about everything, I can't stop. I don't know what's wrong with me.
We are the sons and daughters of the Alliance. By the light, the first light belongs to us.
Yeah, so we've got a few quests to do here. We'll be at level 80 by the end of this quest chain anyway. So what I'm going to do is, just because it's getting to that point in the afternoon where I want to do something with the kids, we've got only a certain amount of daylight time left, plus we need to go shopping. So I'm going to end the stream here for now, but I will be back later tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the place, drop us a follow on Twitch, drop us a like, follow us on YouTube there, and if you want to get in touch, you can obviously keep in touch via the Twitch chat when we're live, or you can comment on YouTube videos. I'm reading them most at the moment. We've also got links to my Instagram, and those will be below, and they're also on your screen. But thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you all later, and I'll catch you another time.